So, Jump Force Season 3 has been a rousing success. Shoto Todoroki is fun to play as, he's useful, his damage is off the scales, and he actually feels like a powerful character in Jump Force. Good job, developers at Jump Force. You finally did something awesome. But we have to continue looking towards the future for the remaining characters from Yu Yu Hakusho, Hunter x Hunter, Bleach, and JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and what they bring to the table for Season 3 of Jump Force DLC. So that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. But before I do, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, and enable all notifications for the #1 anime gaming Dragon Ball FighterZ Xenoverse and Jump Force channel on YouTube. The quality is in the name itself, perfection. And let's jump right into it. So, I want to talk about Bleach, and I feel like I want to hit off a offhanded pick right from the get-go, because a lot of people are, they're sitting on Kenpachi. They're sure it's going to be either Kenpachi or Ulquiorra. And I would be really satisfied with those two picks, but I feel like we need to go off in the left field here and bring in an unexpected element. In comes in Tsuruchi Sanderwichi, or Wiki, and I feel like this character would be so unexpected but would be beloved by the fan base instantly. It would add an interesting weapon and mechanic into Jump Force. Now, I'm going to be talking about her Gorondrina ability, which is a yo-yo-like weapon that can function in multiple different ways in Jump Force. Now, I have it pictured in my head. Like, imagine a character that's better than Renji with a yo-yo swinging like weapon. Like, just think about that now. Like, she could use it close range and do like a little swing, like a lasso around herself as a defensive ability. She could throw it out real quick like a whip, and it could cover like a arc, like horizontal range to defend herself from like charges. She could also have it as a long range charge ability. Like, let's say she spins the weapon up, as long as you hold the button for the super attack, and when you let go you get a whole bunch of distance and good tracking on it. Those are three attacks that I have pictured in my head right now. That's without going into the combos. The combos would just be like a good mid to long range character that could just swing the weapon, hit somebody, bop them. It would keep that little defensive way that people have of playing Jump Force at bay. So if you want to run away, if you want to play at the mid range, well, we have an answer for it, and it's Tsuruchi Sanderwichi. And I feel like Gorondrina would be finally an answer to the camping conundrum that we're currently perplexed with in Jump Force. If that's not enough for you, look at her awakening. Her awakening would be that giant, almost insect-like, butterfly-like, I want to call it an amalgamation, because it, like, the look is just so alien to that character that I feel like it would be something unique for Jump Force. Also, the ability to vibrate the wings and cause some kind of like shrill damage, I feel like it would be something welcomed into Jump Force. Let me know what you thinking about Tsuruchi Sanderwichi as the Bleach representative for Jump Force. But let's move on right into Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, I think that, again, we have to go off into left field. I feel like, yes, Hiei may be coming, but maybe not now. I mean, again, I keep on thinking about that Saint Seiya situation, and I feel like they want to put us off. I feel like they want to have delayed gratification with characters like Ulquiorra or Hiei. So let's put them off to the side for right now, and let's talk about Coco from the Demon World arc. Now, she was one of the companions with Ryzen, aka the ancestor of Yusuke Urameshi, and I feel like she has a unique enough look, design, and ability set to be included into Jump Force Season 3 DLC. Now, she uses Energy Blast, which is pretty much similar to the Dragon Ball Z style, but I feel like they could get really unique with it and what she's able to do. She shoots red and white Ki Blast, so maybe you could find different stat up abilities. Maybe one ability she would have would be a stat up ability, the next ability would be like a close range shield like ability, and her white Energy Blast could be like a distance ability. I'm really racking my brain to think about how we can make this character unique and function differently from the other characters in the game currently. I feel like Coco would be a good pick, and I feel like it would be something unexpected but actually beloved to the community. That's what I'm going for here. Now, we're going to go into Hunter x Hunter. And I feel like with Hunter x Hunter, you have such a diverse cast of characters that you shouldn't have any problem finding some uniqueness and diversity in that genre. So let's go with Palm Siberia. Palm Siberia and the Black Widow ability in Jump Force would be something never before seen. And I'm thinking about the different ways it can function because it's both a defensive and offensive weapon, the Black Widow Nin ability. Well, I think her Nin ability is that she can see into the fates or into the future. Not the future of the fates, but she can like spy on the last three people her right eye witnessed. So, I mean, that would be something. I don't think they could make a mechanic into the game. Like maybe she could work like countering like an Ultra Instinct for like a character she's like used the ability on. Like I'm really sitting here trying to rack my brain on how to use her like foresight ability or her future sight. So confusing. But Palm Siberia's Black Widow dress ability is pretty much a lock-in for Jump Force. Like you could have a different defensive set where she could use it to increase her defensive abilities. You could have it use attack variations, like having the dress weave into different shapes while doing combos and things like that. I feel like she would be a unique character that would make Jump Force a lot better. Again, uniqueness is king as far as integrating characters into Jump Force. Finally, from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, I feel as though we have to go with Trish Yuna as the JoJo's Bizarre Adventures franchise representative. And I feel like Spicy Lady or Spice Lady or Spice Girl, there's been so many names for this stand, would be something that we've never before seen in Jump Force. And I have the perfect vision for Trish Yuna and Spice Girl. I want this character to function as a defensive tank in the world of Jump Force. Let me explain. So we all know her ability is to punch something and turn it soft but indestructible. So what I see going on here in the mechanics of a game world is that if she hits someone with a particular skill, that character will have their damage potential decreased all the way down to 25%. This is the way that it would work. So let's say she uses a Muda type or punching ability and it hits an opponent. They would then, from the duration of the round, only do 25% of their potential damage. That way you get the softening, but you have a softening in a different way, like a softening of damage in Jump Force, where Trish would be a defensive tank. As long as she's in the game, like she can't switch off, she can't do anything. As long as Trish stays on the map, the ability would continue to work. Yes, and more yes. Now that would emphasize another mechanic in Jump Force, because remember, that would make Law more useful to force the switch. That would also give the stage switch abilities a little bit more prominence, because Trish by herself would be a danger, would be an imminent threat, because if she could reduce your damage to only 25% of what it's actually worth, you're going to be doing almost no damage. That's only half of the ability that I have envisioned for Trish. The other half of the ability is maybe she uses a move to boost her own defense. So she becomes a immovable tank. She becomes almost undefeatable in a one-on-one confrontation. Again, this is to make her feel strong without actually making her broken. Like her skills are going to be what works together in tandem with the character to make her actually feel powerful in the game. So she uses this ability, her defense goes up. You can't do deadly swap to her. You get hit by that other attack that I previously mentioned. It reduces your attack to where you can do nothing at all. Now, what I would do to knock this ability off is if you switch. But if you switch, if the opponent switches to get rid of that ability, it stays on that character only. So let's say that they want to cycle through all their characters, right? And you're smart enough to keep hitting them with that skill that decreases their damage. Well, then they get into a situation where all their characters do almost no damage until they get you to switch. Again, this is to make combos more important, because Trish, her main and prominent way of dealing damage would be through her ultimate and through her combos, and she wouldn't openly rely on her super skills aside from gaining defense in the game. Besides that one punching technique, because every character has to have a punching technique from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and I want to hear her, scream out, "Wannabe, wannabe, wannabe." What is it? Wannabe? Was it one wannabe or a series of wannabes? Because it's supposed to be like a reference to like a Spice Girl song. I want to see that for Trish in Jump Force, and that's what I have done for her. Now, as far as her special ability, I think the only thing that you could do is reference the Notorious B.I.G. moment, which I don't know how you would do in Jump Force. Maybe have her hit someone with a lead pipe or something. Maybe that. But other than that, I don't see anything else for Trish. I've already racked my brain on how to make her powerful and very unique in Jump Force. So those have been my picks for Jump Force Season 3 of DLC. Of course, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you have any comments? Do you have any suggestions? What do you want to see in Jump Force Season 3 DLC? Let me know, and you might see it in a future video. Of course, I'm in your perfect being and the #1 anime gaming Dragon Ball Xenoverse and Jump Force channel on YouTube and the internet. The quality is in the name of self-perfection. Go ahead and follow up on the link tree link down below to get updated on everything that I'm doing. Stay subscribed to the channel for information, gameplay, news, and entertainment from perfection. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.